That's a good looking egg. Very slightly jammy, but not really. Definitely beats overcooked. What do we think? What do we think? It works exactly how it says it's gonna work. Nothing wrong with it. I'm not so sure it's any easier than doing it in a simple pot, which you already have. But maybe college dorms or somewhere where you only have a microwave, hotel, I could see it. Never heard of this one before. The Robo Twist, the electric jar opener, opens jars with the push of a button. I don't need that. However, I can see how this could be useful for the elderly who may have lost a lot of strength in their hands. Not gonna mention any names. It requires 2 AA batteries. Okay, it says take these little rubber things and point them down. Press and hold the start button for 5 to 7 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, oh no. Did I not have it sitting on top of it? I don't think we did this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's start over. Oh! I don't think that was right though. Let's try this jar. For $19.99, if you have no strength and nothing but time, this will work. This next one might be a selfish purchase. The Uncrustable Maker, because who likes spending $5 on 4 tiny peanut butter and jelly sandwiches from the freezer section? Not this girl. However, my kids love the novelty of them. So we could make however many sandwiches a whole loaf of bread makes for the same price as $1. The problem I have with Uncrustables in general is, what do you do with all the crust? I mean, as the mom and sandwich maker, I eat the crust as I'm making the sandwiches, but if I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna make them in bulk, and I can't eat all that crust. And I like that we can do wheat bread, because the Uncrustables are white bread. My kids actually prefer wheat bread. So you have more control over the ingredients. Because it's gonna cut it off, don't waste your peanut butter and jelly by going all the way to the edges, because that's gonna get cut off anyway. I put peanut butter on both sides, that way the jelly doesn't leak through. Plus my kids really don't even like jelly, they like honey, peanut butter and honey. This didn't come with instructions because you're supposed to know what to do. Down we go. Don't you dare not work. It's like the old, Play-Doh, the Play-Doh toys, that's what this feels like. My very own Uncrustable. I got a little crust in there, but the wheat bread, probably a little sturdier. Oh, I see, you gotta kind of push the crust up under those little teeth. Cute, 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 cute. I've always kind of refused to buy this thing, but it's only $8. 10 out of 10, this works. And it's really not a ton of bread wasted. Your kids are gonna peel this off and throw it away anyway. But if you don't have this, just a little bonus tip. And if you buy like big jars of peanut butter, just take that. This is how I've done it with my kids. They're not that amused. This is also the right size, and you're still sealing in the fillings for $0. I mean, it might peek out a little bit, but just saying. I know your kids are gonna eat this one over this one, but still, just a thought. Next up, the chicken shredder. It's like a steering wheel chicken shredder. Never seen it in person, never used it, certainly. Thought it was gonna be red, it is green. If you don't like shredding chicken, which a lot of people don't, this could come in handy. Got the rubber grips on the bottom that is going to keep it somewhat stable. These are the handles. I like these kind of things that are self-explanatory. Now this one's gonna be like a time saver. Besides like not liking to shred chicken, if it really only takes like 2 seconds and you can throw it in the dishwasher, fine. Otherwise, it's gonna take up cabinet space. This thing's not staying in place. There we go. It doesn't work on wood, it's gotta stick to something. Huh, does work. That is ideal for chicken salad. Okay, let's count how many shreds it takes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's $7.99. I think this is a pretty good purchase. And if you don't like to pick it out like I did, you can use the fork that it came with. We make a lot of chicken salad and like chicken dips and stuff at my house, so this could come in handy. Pretty good one, and it's fun. If you're like me and you don't have $1 million to put in an outdoor pizza oven, then this is next. Paisano Pizza Oven. Crispy crust pizza in less than 6 minutes. Oh, now listen, they're putting these words in here. That's what I like. Crispy bottom crust on my pizza, period, paragraph. This one is a little pricey, but not near as pricey as building the real thing. Pizza stone, it will only look like this before you ever use it. Even just one little use on a pizza stone, you can tell. Now this is pretty. It's like a shiny red engine. Little pizza peel. You get a lot of tools with it. I'm doing this in real time for you, which means I haven't prepared and studied all of this. Sorry for the delay, but I have to figure out how to use this thing. Okay, the instructions really are just about how to put the pizza on. The oven, all we have to do is plug it in. Now I'm gonna turn it to 800 because, I mean, do we start as high as it can go? Then we just build our pizza. The key is to build the pizza on the little peels. You need at least a ½ inch from the edges of sauce or toppings. Oh, I was also supposed to prick the dough. Apparently it's gonna be so close to the heating element that you don't want it to rise. This one will just be our cheese pizza. Now look, our oven is at 700. I feel like that's good for now. Then use both of these. So, pretty good transfer. Spoke too soon. Okay, it says to check it after 3 minutes. In less than 6 minutes, the whole thing will be ready. So it did say if it's kind of cooking, we can rotate it. I think it's a little uneven, but also my whole pizza is a little uneven. It's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. I told you, you can only get one use out of this though. Okay, I'm gonna let it get hot again and make a pretty one. Let's see how our first one did. It does have a little crunch under there. We're not really gonna judge this book by its cover though. I think Dave Portnoy would be proud of that one.
Here we go, one bite, everyone knows the rules.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good. Better than what comes out of my regular oven. This is the pizza in just under 5 minutes. That is good looking. That's a good sound, okay. That is 0 flop. Crusty. Mm-hmm. I will take this home. That's probably one of the most perfect crust I've ever done for like a homemade pizza. In the world of Dave Portnoy's, I'm gonna give it like a 8.7. It's pretty generous. In the world of me, I'd give it like a 9.8. The Paisano, worth the buy. These next two products do the same thing, so I guess we'll determine which one is the better buy. We have the Better Breader and the collapsible batter bowl.